Said that the targets pop up.
What is it, a helicopter?
Well, this looks like the accident of the month.
He's going to split us up in two groups. There's 26, so I got 13 and
Let's go on one of these choppers here.
Oh, this is pretty gruesome.
Training missions.
Oh, it isn't. It just took off the top of it.
The military has one of these where they process the flight plan. Each pilot that takes off on here from here has to come in, file a flight plan, and then it's put into either the FAA system, Federal Aviation Administration, or if it's somebody who's just flying within the local area, they just keep the flight plan here. These folks also conduct what's called flight advisory service. They write the number of the airplane on one of the plastic chips, stick it on that magnetic board, and they track the airplanes around the reservation that way. The pilots have to make periodic position reports. And they can even give a form of traffic advisory without seeing the aircraft. They just, by the position reports, they know where the other aircraft are. Also, any aircraft that are coming here from somewhere else, a flight plan comes in here, an estimate comes in here, the tail number and the type of aircraft and its estimated time of arrival, and that comes through the FAA system. It either comes here from Colorado Springs Approach Control, in which case it's given into the tower, or it comes from Denver Flight Service Station for aircraft operating under visual flight rules. So we know who's coming and when. And then there's another procedure that's mandated by what's called flight information publications, where people from another base that are coming here have to call and give prior permission to land. What if I tell you at the airfield? Accelerate stop distance and single engine climb capability. All these things pull out of the operator's manual.
How will they know what the temperature of the air is?
Weather station tells them. They give them pressure, altitude, and temperature. They add in the charts with pressure, altitude.
Aviation chart. So much bigger than normal.
Okay, here we got everything to take complete observation of current weather. We got right here. We can get the temperature and dew point. Currently at 77 degrees. This right here, this lets us know how high the clouds are. We've got out on the runway. There's two lights, one at each end. When it's on, it's out of order right now. We need parts, but it'll shine a light up into the air. It'll hit a cloud and reflect back down. At the other end of the runway, there's a mirror sensing device that'll pick it up, and the machine will automatically convert it. There's a blip that'll go on, the light that'll go up, and it'll blip at an elevation. We can convert it to an actual height. That's how we get our elevations. This is just, when we get information, you can put it over this. This will send it out here to the forecasters, up to the tower, out to the front desk at Base Ops, and also to the Air Force Academy. And this is our good old wind recorder. As you see, right now we have calm winds. But it'll give us a reading. We can go back for days to see what winds were. Instead of looking at a wind for a minute, we can just say it's been calm, except right at the hour. It's been almost calm for the last couple hours. It'll give us directions and speed. This pressure will give us altimeter setting, also station pressure. And we can get it in inches of mercury or millibars. Peterson is set on the United States. We can get aerial photographs through satellites. I say it prints from laser. And this is the regular map machine. And as as you see, here's one that's done. It just gives cars, well, in different places, but they do some calculating themselves, forecasting. And this is where they think we'll have turbulence, icing, all kinds of stuff. We get different kind of maps and forecasting packages and everything. Pretty simple. This is the thing with the color here. You see all over your screens. And of course, when you want to find out the weather, you call, you get the recording, that's what you're talking to, you're listening to right there. It's the ATAD system.
Turn the sprinkler on.
Taking a vote to see how many people think we need an elevator. Okay. We've got a letter of agreement with them, and they'll come down here and work our traffic. We'll control their airplanes. We have about 150 helicopters out here, of which one of them down there on the south end, he's going to be hovering up here towards this end. He's going to be doing some hover work out here. We've got just about everything the Army has, except for Apaches and Blackhawks out here. We've got Chinooks. They flew them all the way out there. They take off from here and go out down towards New Mexico, spend the night, and the next day they go ahead and fly on out to California. Finish up.
Strike 3-5, base.
Strike 3-5, number 2, check your attention.
Cheyenne Mountain, which houses NORAD, is right up here to the north of us. And you see the little white dish antenna.
Oops, is out of focus.
Five-story building is north of their defense command. Track the satellites, call, monitor missions, missile deployments, and whatever they do, they watch it all. In hospital, which is just barely see the dust bowl out of it. Clock, gives us up that way. Pretty much a self-contained airport. We just got a brand new motor pool out here. That opened up about
Victor 2, base.
used to be operating out there.
Strike 3-3, number 2, clear for touch and go.
That's what we're launching up there. Well, we used to there. So we built a new motor pool. Got their own gas pumps and everything. Got a mess hall out here we spent through, which is for flight physicals. Anybody gets sick or hurt. There's an ambulance down here. We have a crash station, which you probably visit. It's just a couple buildings over. Fire trucks right over there. We have a BOR, which is the missile thing out there. Pilots to hold in on approaches. Then we have an NDB, which is the other red white box out there, just to the right, or to the middle of the airport.
3-1, base.
They use this little,
Strike 3-1, clear for touch and go.
That's the Cobra Gunship. It's engine out and killing tanks and stuff. And the Army's got the bigger model of that out called the Apache, 64 Apache. Very big. There's a lot of armor, a lot faster.
almost faster.
Apache. That thing there though will do I think about 180 knots. Apache will do about 220.
How many people in this?
Cobra, 2 big. Apaches are 2 big also. Hueys are two pilot, 2-man pilots. And the 58 is the thing that can be flown single pilot. They'll put a scout observer, an enlisted scout.
just pretty much blow you over, right? I gotta quit. That's about 300 gallons already. I've never been in front of the guns on a Cobra before.
Changes with the wind, and you're not real accurate with those. You could probably hit a group of people standing out in the open, but you wouldn't be able to hit a window with them, for example, if you're trying to do that. It just wouldn't be that accurate. The other tubes over here, these are the setups for what's called a tow missile. TOW is an acronym for tracked optically and wire guided. You fire the missile, and the guy up here looking through this sight, right there in front of you, there's the sight unit. That sight has a 13 pound stationary object. They haven't been real successful with that because the vibration affects the helicopter. There's a lot of vibration associated with these motors. The pitch pull, see the lollipops on the end of the pitch pull tube up there? Those are bearings and they wear out. Then the airplane will start vibrating and have a change. But not anybody should be able to hit somebody with that.
Yeah, better way you get a rabbit with that. Too much rabbit.
Then here's where we park the chair and take our guys to California today. We belong to the Combat Support Aviation Company. Pilots and
They're really packed kind of wall to wall.
Yeah.
Yeah. Came over there.
Take them in very carefully. What was General Custer's? 7th Cav?
Pete, excuse me.
Out to one of our aircraft is on standby in just a minute. We'll have our medic go over the medical equipment we carry and generally what our mission is here at Fort Carson. Are y'all en route to Philmont? Unit, we do have a mission to support Fort Carson first. That's our primary mission. We have 6 aircraft in the unit that are all UH-1 Victor models. And the only thing that's different between a Victor model Huey and an H model Huey, like the one that we passed up by the hangar, is that we have a radar altimeter in our aircraft. That's the only difference. It's a difference in avionics, or the radios we have. Like I said, we have 6 aircraft in the unit. We have right now 18 pilots. Normally we only have 14. We keep 2 aircraft on standby every day. And these aircraft are fully loaded with all of the required ambulance equipment that's required in the state of Colorado. And the reason we do that is because we're also doing a civilian mission here in the state. And that's called the MASS program, or Military Assistance to Safety and Traffic. And under the MASS program, all of our medical personnel are required to be state certified. We have, I think it's 4 EMTs and 5 paramedics now, is that right, Dave? I'm talking to you, Dave. 4 EMTs and 5 paramedics, is that right now? Something like that?
5 EMTs and 4 paramedics.
Okay, close. Anyway, and they're all state or nationally registered medical personnel. That way we can cover any civilian missions that have to be called in. Like I said, we carry all the required equipment that the state of Colorado requires of an ambulance. And now I'll have Sergeant Litteroff come up, Sergeant Dave Litteroff. He's one of our medics here in the unit. He'll go over some of the equipment, some of the things that
Before I get started, do I have any questions? Anybody has any questions? Okay. Basically, like Mr. Worthington said, I'm Sergeant Dave Litteroff. You can just call me Dave. What we carry on the aircraft here is what's known as an advanced cardiac life support equipment aircraft ambulance. Okay. Back here in the back, we carry some basic things. We carry some blankets, some inflatable splints. Has everybody here already had their merit badge on first aid? Yeah, we've got inflatable splints here. We've got some burn dressings, which are basically some sterile cotton sheets that you put over a patient who's been burned, because one of the big problems is fluid loss, heat loss, and basically that's what you want to treat with them. This right here is basically what sets us apart as advanced cardiac life support. We carry in here cardiac medications. I'm sure everybody's seen Squad 51, emergency, where they flip the tops off, put them together and inject it into the heart or into the vein. That's basically what we use that for.
building now?
Instructions, certain. We're equipped and set up to carry 3 litter patients. Because there's such an altitude out here, such an elevation out here, sometimes the heat of the summer will restrict by high crack out there.
brake lights on.
Brake light.
Now we gotta be careful, get ready to send off here.
guys got a paddle too.
Yeah, I guess so. Is that it?
How far back are you?
The best paddle is
Mr. Bowering and Mr. Shea have passed us.
Mr. Ballard and Mr. Shear beats me on 5 boats now? No, they're together in one boat, I assume. Yes, I read you. Do you read me over?
Oh, you got to turn a little bit your way.
What?
Paddle on your side a little bit.
There's a part in here where it gets real narrow. I'd advise taking the motor up all the way and paddling.
Put your foot down. Put your...
Curve ahead. Try and keep your leg off of the rocks. I gotta sit out here and look.
Manners nice.
God created this. Black down and Moses broke it off.
It must have been misdirected though when it fell through.
So the last ones through there, somebody had a camera bag stuffed up in the rocks. Did they pick it up?
Yeah.
Okay. Should have another.
Oh, I just one sandwich is plenty.
Get another one, Joe. Don't tape it. Oh, Biggie! Get a halfway decent size one. Hurry up, Joe.
show. I think the doctor's losing his patience.
Who's playing?
Amazing!